Kofia Champo.
Yeah, lawyer. Once the stages have been started, they must be completed.
Yeah.
What I say, because you see, the problem is that the pitch need that the youth are able to utilize it. Say the mutibia, omutimi bob on the sa. But when you the grade akusisu, when you the way ko afidebi kusisu say this year. Now, you are depriving the youth of the usage of Southfield. No? Okay. Can you state that if you are no use you, but why so be you and I no mutimi contribute? Also, so untimi complete because in kuzi koda nkoda. To the extremo. Meaning whether the district assembly and as the MP. Most of them who say most of these are straight from the MP for na there omo project omo here. And indeed, we must be honest, the current government has done so well in terms of the construction of those artificial pitches. No? Few years back, not very few, in do 5 grand over Ghana, but then you can count over 70 across Ghana. I don't know, but the must starting the so much to complete. So jobbing Methodist, was it jobbing Methodist?
Jobbing Methodist.
The ceremony, mon complete more na youth to me utilize it.
Okay. A bad job in Asama, lawyer Vito Kusi, and any tickle with that. Yes.
We are not but some the classic coin. It's important.
Lawyer. All right. Who do I not to quickly? My mirror where Zana Mako others no. But quickly, Ditchamso AstroTurf no. Yakupo Yadma, Memin the China Naotre, and Honorable Napo. Dr. Matthew Poku Prempo no other commission.
You come here commission. What is it Kobe?
You know Kobe.
I say say
Kobe. Date
need that
3rd September. China Naotre.
And
past 6 a.m.
Na there's a Friday noon to me when you so sorry them.
Kofia Champo, dey na po wiase. Anya me mfama ho.
Me cause I'm not those who agree with you.
Commission dey also dey be.
Because much those who agree with you. I saw that on Friday.
Did you also AstroTurf for the Yankopon Yadma? Memenda, China Naotre, and Dr. Matthew Poku Prempe, Naponwa, Never Commission, sir, the Fefe or Kessben television, see, and Chekra, and I could try Kama pa at the every amount for. Memenda, did you also for a name more Ben Hall? You may feel another studio. Say you know, capture commission in the Adina. Indeed, I am Connor the Fefesi, Yanko Buana, Dr. Napo, and commission. Yeah.
Never see Misha Friday, you look running king at the Joe. Thank you if you are near Cook. The Champs.
So the Champs hotels will be real. I'll be back now. You can walk with the crew. You can take it over to our bar says.
Ultimate cafe club. The travelers.
Yeah, I know what I'm back.
I was struck on for the sport, you know.
I struck on for the support. But I forgot could be an open poster on the car. So the beating rifle.
And then I call
you a house mommy post on the cassette wako. But the catchy bam.
There's a
hands burn on this one.
I acquired the minimum on the without one.
We cannot the bed dodger free.
The minimum on that one. No. Frank, sorry with this, but I need a bit of clarification. Me know boy the unit of measurement, food, because I got a bit confused to be honest.
Yeah.
But could be no 90 to 120. Back 45 to 90.
Yeah.
So Sebastian will be choosy. If I say do 90 to 40, no choose the minimum.
Minimum 90.
And that's a 45 to 90, choose the highest.
It's not allowed.
You have square way, but you need to know
in meters.
Meters.
Yeah.
Wow.
Until I say it should be rectangular. Until you can choose the minimum from the touch line.
Because I have different figures in meters. Until you said all kind of different units now you see. That's why I was a bit confused. Because I know said the length of the field is 100 to 110 meters. And now the weight, is 64 meters to 75 meters. So I was a bit confused. We have to confirm this now. Okay, until we'll come back. Obviously the most entertaining World Cup. My name is how are we no. Maybe the World Cup number one there.
World Cup. Okay. Okay. Now I could be now. Okay.
Most entertaining.
Yeah.
I come to the Brazil 2014.
Okay. No,
apart from games, no the project World Cup. The project World Cup. Anything beyond just Yakuba Ball Park and also. The fun around it. The excitement. So your mistake, I could be a real beach in the broom. bebia wo bia no wo Natal wo hifun there was a level of entertainment attached to football na wo kwa kohwe no beyond that I think that they sold us some quality football because media no year if you are the immediate one be na say dey ekobo Russia me timi fa Russia fan to Brazil dey no
okay
ebia dey be ben kakra be South Africa 2010 World Cup no but that must say until the most entertaining World Cup there me dem feel say Brazil 2014 for which they may participate in me can was
okay.
When you show yourself for the average questioner or help one if with TV so this man but if you are parties near the idea of venue or non share than a major determining factor.
Yeah, but they said 2014 they showed us some quality games.
Okay.
Okay. My info we enka quickly as part of the commissioning program no mpenfo ayen say sa areas yi mbebo gala na ya pe winner as part of sa program e ba so nyakopo bo ochina na wotwe no dichem so CPC menshia proper afia kobi aye alaba afi KO na krobo dumase uai gala ebekoso dichem so CPC menshia proper afia kobi alaba KO na krobo dumase uai gala sonko kra nyakopo ya aduma ochina na wotwe ewo pitch no so covid.
Okay, so I think Frank also answered this one. Say football game, so my players 4 red card. Once I was 7 players on the field, the game can proceed. A bit more to us. What I said during the game, irrespective of Microphone. But before the start of the game, the laws no call law 3 now. Before the start of the game, a minimum number of players to start the game is 7, but you must have a goalkeeper. But when you go park and so my goalkeeper record is a player for them. If the 4 players no more record includes the goalkeeper, whatever it is, as long as you have 7 players on the field, Joe, on bit me at also. But you can give more than 4 red card. When it is say the Palmer record and it be a bench substitute. But what must say? Still the game bit more, but as long as you have 7, if you have 3 on field players red card, no be a dinko assemble bench or command red card. Maybe 2 command 5. As long as you have 7 minimum 7 players on the field now must start the game neither than day, then the game can proceed. A bit to me at also. We saw some very very big question. So I heard who say national teams no how many sponsors no many.
Okay.
I'm saying for brain show margin but it's a fact and especially at the FIFA World Cup. We not sponsors no many. So of course could be to say Argentina who say they are sponsored by Coca-Cola. And Coca-Cola is so dominant omunta ade mu say very very difficult. But the Duke Park no so ankasa field of play na ya no Coca-Cola ngu jesi no mo de ball nanim. But omunya ya you pull over show money normal training normal leisure wear ni normal na body wears ni nyina Coca-Cola gu bebre. Oko England, Wales, Scotland and I think Ireland. Northern Ireland. Joe, omunya sponsored by Vauxhall Motors. Vauxhall Motors. But omo bomb match now you don't see the Vauxhall Motor no. The principal behind it said they want to protect the integrity of the game. I don't get it when it is say will be sponsored because showcasing also protect the integrity of the game. But I think the rationale behind it is say person offer exclusivity to the 30 sponsor of the tournament. Okay. What I say? If na if baby neighbor you are what's sign contract. Into omo yan say so sign the contract bia no team that shame. Because if a FIFA tournament is sponsored by Kia Motors. Also so you are being sponsored by Abia Toyota. Oh no, now command a straight competition. Because a big stage. And I think that what the rationale behind it, FIFA, it told me that come regulation. So they want to protect the integrity of the game. But I think the rationale behind it said they want to offer exclusivity to Omakasa sponsor no more because you are enjoying, you are benefiting from sponsor na FIFA no akopaba no. Otuesi kama munyina. And it's now to me final on the field of play. But outside it, no. And I tell you a story. In 2014, World Cup, no. Ghana just now, ya muchicha mai nyina say wo te yom timichicha mai nyina ishibi. Okay. Say omuwo. Na me pay attention no. Even officials no more. President of the FA, no, you are obliged say because a sponsor and the NTS also so we icon. Emma team no. To we share the sponsor wo. But yeah, change the my just na sponsor in them. So a question because you know you are not obliged. You are not under the authority of the agreement to the contract company na sign. Maybe not the just na kodin nsemhunu bi o baby. Oh no, na koya asem. Nti de omu chama yen na ye won chen no. Ye ni sa sponsor no. Okay. But if a president ne omo official delegation no, they wear what sponsor no want join the training in no because you are bounded by the terms of the contract no. But just what must say? Yeah. Because I'm not privy to the contract. In Tibia and no be no kwasa me dey just near me dey kwakoye. Na ho asemaba. Until they give those things to yen na one chain. Okay. There are a lot of things in some of these things, but yen pay attention to it. I don't know. And then because so I think Ghana you could share away atadia ni kwasa share at a particular place and as the size of the logo no. What's your size of who? Premier League for instance. In the particular sports on the front of your jersey no ultimate the sponsor boho but in it to cover 200 square meters and as a square whatever the area no 200 so no but it's so nuka say about 200 no it's nuka say about 100 just short name nuka say about 100 square actually nuka say about 100 square but so when the sponsor or baby say a chinip jersey now then any we can do up to 250 provided it's approved amomo it just now to say a Chelsea yede tre atre anim Arsenal Fly Emirates we say ni nyina and kwa there are regulation attached to it of which also will be by those regulation no ansana ayejuma but what must say
all right my main fan called Joseph famous one good thing the FA has done is using SNIT clearance certificate as a requirement from club licensing board and the welfare of the players. Okay, using SNIT clearance certificate as a requirement from the club licensing board and the welfare of the players. Uncle Joseph the Bakwa ho narrow. Uncle Joseph positives no. Or say FA no ama club licensing board no issue a SNIT friends a clearance certificate no as a requirement.
Yeah.
And you know bia yeah. Say the yen e ka ho. Nti ade ba ko
and it goes to help the welfare of the players.
Yeah, sure.
Because when you play and senate na okwa homijima that's why
okay. Dunko Joseph Dodi Abano, good luck to the Black Galaxies. And good luck to my Brekum Chelsea FC that face will lead that day at 4 p.m. at Accra Sports Stadium today in the semi-finals of the G6 tournament. Greetings to director of Boafo Yena Company Limited, Duke Dugbate, and his secretary Millicent Ahodo of Treba Pobiman, who are listening to you live. Okay, Uchia boss no and then his secretary Nko. Okay.
So
yeah.
Club owner and club president. I think that the names need to be
yeah.
Some owners are president. I think president is a position within the club setup.
Yeah.
What I say, president is a position. Whilst owner there is a title, for instance, say team there in India. He can decide to be the president and play that capacity. He can also decide to appoint somebody and name the person president. But what most times happen is clubs now are owned by a group of people and our supporters now. Appointed president. So the president will be the sole authority of the club. Beyond the super authority, which will be the General Assembly, no, then the president, they say Ali, Omo president, Barcelona, Omo president, because it's owned by supporters, large people. You do get it.
Yeah.
For instance, for Chelsea, Abramovich is the owner, but he never gave himself the title of the president. Omo for chairman, so on chair board, no. Now Omo and run the team, no. So that's what most times, no, happen. And those established corporate entities in Manchester United, they would rather appoint a CEO or executive chairman than some before president.
Okay.
And to all these things are a title. I've seen some presidents your owners, your president of my clubs.
Example, Fernando Wrong is the owner of Villarreal. He's the president of Villarreal.
So from Chelsea crowds are now. Nana Kwame, you say he owns the club.
No, see,
no, you can't necessarily say owner. Owner, anybody who has a shares in some owner.
Oh, so I say they say owner a Jantua.
Yes, but Nana Kwame is owner because he has shares in it, isn't it?
The better example became Faisal, Alaji Cruiser.
Owner, bank ruler, president. Oh, yeah, that's what the
title.
title.
So, 100%.
Musisa Mapaka.
Okay.
President.
Yes.
And owner.
Yeah.
So most time, even it is hard, but most likely, teams now owned by supporters, now distributed amongst registered supporters and I'm appointed president, I'm elected president to be the supreme authority of the club. So player man red card na omo team stand I think Kalaba obey so I don't need to worry myself. Double champions. I think he explained it himself with the question of the Bayern. Any champion or champion. Double champion is what 2 titles in the season. Not necessarily ABA, say FA Cup and the Premier League. You can win the Premier League and win the Champions League. What the double? You're a double champion. You can win the Premier League and the FA Cup. You're a double champion. What did a double? What I say? But champion of champions. And he said the winner of the FA Cup and the Premier League, no more call contested for Super Cup. And the winner of the UEFA Champions League. And as a Ghana Africa Champions League. And the Africa, you're saying. Back when it's saying CAF Confederations Cup. Yeah. Then you're going to contest for the champion of champions or the Super Cup. Until the winner of the Super Cup is the champion of champions. Was Wawaji double, and now you're double champion. I think that one is so clear. Which World Cup match? I think we've spoken about this. So
okay.
Yes.
All right.
In one area, in terms of the baby, if you know in improvement. Judicial system, judicial delivery. It's an area we need massive improvement. I'm not saying say be delivering of the mind, but area say improve, especially a time a period. Issues score her a chat too much. But what must say? Issues score a chat too much, and then they say a judgment and so I say it me improvement. I think that if we take steps to expedite action and I say judicial system delivery improve was I will say and then infrastructure and so any area say GFA say infrastructure so development running the game there. I think that every time there's RDS, I think this period is one period that this current one period that it will run almost all the national teams. Some of them didn't even used to exist by a forming in 90. Those things we are doing well, but judicial delivery and then infrastructure, it's one area would have to improve. And sourcing for cash.
Okay. And the